Events presents the Sofa Quiz Live. During tonight's quiz, we're going to be sending 3 different keypads through to your phones. The first one of those is the numbers keypad. It looks a little bit like a calculator. Pop in your answer and press enter. The second is multiple choice, nice and easy, A through to F. And finally is the letters keypad. On letters keypad questions, we're looking for the first letter from the first main word. So if the question was, who is the president of the United States, you would put in D for Donald, not T for Trump. And we also don't use the words A and D on letters keypad questions. For example, if the answer was the Jungle Book, you would pop
1 2 1 2. One, two, 1 2. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Bit more.
No, that's fine.
Is that fine? Yeah.
Yeah, you can't hear anything.
Hello everybody and welcome to our Questionmark events quiz tonight. I'm Rachel. Normally we do have John, but he's took the night off today and I will be doing it on a Tuesday and a Thursday, I think. Sorry, I'll just turn the volume down off my laptop next to me. Keep cutting my head off here. It is my first time tonight, so you will have to bear with me. If you've all downloaded the app, it is sq.me. It'll then ask you to create your team name and put the pin in. And then you should be able to join our game. We have about 21 people playing tonight, so I'm quite happy with that. But for now, I'll just leave John to pass you on to a video for John to tell you your rules.
Good evening and welcome to Questionmark Events presents the Sofa Quiz Live. During tonight's quiz, we're going to be sending 3 different keypads through to your phones. The first one of those is the numbers keypad. It looks a little bit like a calculator. Pop in your answer and press enter. The second is multiple choice, nice and easy, A through to F. And finally is the letters keypad. On letters keypad questions, we're looking for the first letter from the first main word. So if the question was who is the president of the United States, you would be putting in D for Donald, not T for Trump. And we also don't use the words A and D on letters keypad questions. For example, if the answer was the Jungle Book, you would be popping in the J for jungle. During the opening round, you'll get 6 points for a correct answer, 4 additional points for fastest finger first. If you don't understand, you're a little bit confused, don't worry, it will become apparent as the quiz goes on. Good luck.
Okie dokie, we will get started with our quiz. Question number 1. In what year was this an actual news headline? Uber's search for a female CEO has been narrowed down to 3 men. In what year was this an actual news headline? Uber's search for a female CEO was narrowed down to 3 men.
5,
4 teams answered correctly. That was 2017. But for the fastest correct answer, the bonus points are going to Georgina. Question number 2. In 2018, the Shanghai Institute of Neuroscience announced that it had undertaken the first ever successful clone of what animal? Is it pig, human, monkey, or tiger?
10, 5,
8 teams answered that one correctly. The answer was C, monkey. But getting it in the fastest time, the bonus points are going to... Oh, I was dreading coming to say this one. It is ice, wallow, come. You'll be sitting at home laughing at me in your living room now. Your next one is question number 3. What spirits brand used the slogan to life, love and loot? Which spirit brand uses the slogan to life, love and loot?
10, 5,
8 teams answered that one correctly. Your correct answer is C, Captain Morgan. Just to let you know as well, if you do click on your live stream and go down to the bottom by the volume, there is a button that says live. If you press that, it should be red, and that'll keep you up to date with the feed to make sure it's not falling behind. if you want to do that now before we move on to the next one. But the fastest correct answer there, getting the bonus points, is Quizzy Rascals. Unfortunately, we haven't got any picture questions yet on the app. Hopefully we should get them soon. But your next one is question number 5. What is the Spanish word for meat?
10, 5,
9 teams got that one correct. The correct answer is carne. So it was C. The fastest answer with the bonus points are going to Bub. Question number 6. What happens to water at 373.2 kelvins? A. Boils. B. Freezes. C. Evaporates. Or D. Sublimes.
10, 5,
9 teams got that correct. The correct answer is A. Boils. But getting them bonus points is Bub again. Can he make it 3 times with the next question? Oh, here we go. Will I get all these words right? Who knows? Question number 7. Which of these footballers has not yet been bitten by Luis Suarez? And it is A. Giorgio Chiellini, Otman Bakal, that's B. C. Patrice Evra, and D. Branislav Ivakovic. If I got all them, if I pronounced them right, I'll be happy with myself anyway.
10, 5,
12 teams got that correct. Your correct answer was C. Patrice Evra. But getting them bonus points. A new team there, sneaking up to the top. It is D and G. The next one, that was a picture, so unfortunately we'll have to skip that one. Your next one is number 9. Which British soap opera aired its 10,000th episode on February the 7th this year?
10, 5,
9 teams got that correct. Your correct answer was C. Coronation Street. Getting them bonus points again is Ice Wallow Come. Question number 10. What is the name of the secondary school that educated all 3 of the current Queen's sons?
10, 5,
3 teams got that correctly. Your answer was Gordonston. But getting them bonus points this time. Again, it is Ice Swallow Come. Question number 11. Introducing the concept of natural selection to a wide audience, who wrote the key biological text entitled On the Origin of Species?
10, 5,
9 teams got that correct. Your correct answer was C. Charles Darwin. Getting them bonus points. Bub snatched them up there. Question number 12. With which song from the 1980s do you associate this opening line? All the old paintings on the tombs, they do the sand dance, don't you know?
10, 5,
9 teams got that correct. The answer was W for walk like an Egyptian. Well done if you got that one. Bonus points are going to Team Critchley. Question number 13. Morland Craver is an anagram of which British female TV personality? Question number 13. Morland Craver is an anagram of which British TV personality?
5,
4 teams got that one correct, and your answer was C for Carol Vorderman. Getting it right first. That was GPD Gangsters. Unfortunately, this one is a picture one, so moving on to 15. Comedy actor Chris Pratt is married to Catherine, the eldest daughter of which action movie star?
10, 5,
1 team got that correct. The answer was Arnold Schwarzenegger. The fastest correct answer there, getting the bonus points, is Ice Swallow Come. Question number 16. In a classic Monty Python sketch, Terry Jones claimed to have 3 what? Was it A, legs, B, arms, C, buttocks, or D, heads?
10, 5,
7 teams got that correct. Your correct answer was C, buttocks. Wow. Fastest answer, and the bonus points are going to GPD Gangsters. Question number 17. What 3-digit number preceded the word state to make up the name of a British electronic music outfit popular in the 90s? Five teams got that one correct. Your correct answer was 808. Getting that right in the fastest time with the bonus points they are going to. Blood, sweat and tears. Skipping that one as it had a picture in it. Question number 19. In what year did Jamie Oliver marry Jules Oliver? 9 people died watching Pearl Jam at, I believe this is French, the Roskilde Music Festival. And France beat Italy 2-1 to win the UEFA European Championship. Oh, couldn't get my words off there, could I?
5,
Would have just helped if it said UEFA, like it says, wouldn't it? 3 teams getting that correct. So your correct answer was 2000.
Wow.
But the fastest correct answer with the bonus points is going to Gabby. And your last one in your first round is question 20. In his will, Shakespeare famously left his wife his second best what? In his will, Shakespeare famously left his wife his second best what?
5,
4 teams got that correctly. The answer was bed. But getting it right in the fastest time and snapping up the last bonus points of round 1 is Lynn B. Well done to you. And now we will just take 1 second to go over the scores. 1 second, bear with me. Your scores should be up on your screen any second. Right, in bottom place. In bottom place, we have got Owen Robbo. In second to last, we have got You're a Quizzard Harry. It'd help if it counted how many we had. 1 second. We have 22 teams, and in 22nd we've got Owen Robbo. In 21st place you've got You're a Quizzard Harry. In 20th we have Becky. In 19th we have Simple Minds. In 18th we have Zoe. In 17th we have the Bald Bar Steward. In 16th we have D and G. 15th we have Lingard Posse. In 14th we have C47 Men. In 13th we have Zolo. In 12th we have Scott. In 11th we have GPD Gangsters. In 10th we have Gav Beef. And in the top 10 we've got 9 with Blood, Sweat and Beers. 8th Team Critchley. 7th Quizzy Rascals. 6th Molly and Doug. 5th we've got Georgina. 4th we have Limby. 3rd we have the San Miguels. 2nd we have Bub. And in 1st place, of course it is Ice Wallow Come. Right, just a little reminder before we go for our first 5-minute break. We are doing this week unpaid. Hopefully we will have some prizes and we will be charging next week so you can win. But for now we are doing it unpaid, so I'm just popping up on the screen now a link if you would like to donate towards our wages, as we are all out of work at the moment. But other than that, we will have a quick 5-minute break before we start our second round. Thank you for joining in and bearing with me whilst I'm still learning. Thank you. All right, everybody, I would like to welcome you back to round 2 of our question mark quiz tonight. Unfortunately, I did forget to mention before, if you do give our Facebook page a share on your own Facebook, get your dad, your cousins, your dogs, everybody to give it a share for us, and you will be gaining 50 points tonight as well if you do give that a share. So for now, we are moving on to round 2. So I'll just show you a little video of John again to tell you the rules.
Welcome back to the quiz. Next up is round number 2. Rules for round number 2 are exactly the same as they were for round number 1. You'll get 6 points for a correct answer and 4 additional points for fastest finger first. Good luck.
We're all back now for round number 2. Let me just send it over to our live stream. There we go. Right. Question number 1. What 2005 film stars Robert Downey Jr. as Harry Lockhart, a thief pretending to be an actor in his part romance, part crime caper film?
10, 5,
Unfortunately, no teams got that one correct. Your answer was K for Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Don't forget as well, if you do press the little button next to the volume on your live stream that says live, it should have a red button next to it. If you could press that again, just to make sure that you are keeping up with the feed. You've all took your minute to catch up on your stream, yeah? Moving on to question number 2. Which Nepalese ethnic group are highly regarded as elite mountaineers? Which Nepalese ethnic group are highly regarded as elite mountaineers?
10, 5,
6 teams got that one correctly, and your answer was S for Sherpas. I think it's pronounced. But getting the answer correct in the fastest time is Molly and Doug. Question number 3. Discover Fashion Online is the tagline for which online store? Discover Fashion Online is the tagline for which store?
5,
8 teams answered that correctly. Your correct answer is A for ASOS. But getting the answer correct in the fastest time, getting the bonus points, is again Molly and Doug. Can he get to third? Question number 4. Which religious movement boasts celebrity members such as John Travolta, Tom Cruise, and The Simpsons actress Nancy Cartwright?
10, 5,
15 teams got that one correctly, and the answer is Scientology. So it was a S. The fastest correct answer and getting the bonus points is Gav Beef. Why has my page just jumped? Right. Moving on to your next question, number 5. What was Adina's surname in Absolutely Fabulous? Was it A, Ann Summers, B, Zara, C, Monsoon, or D, Topshop?
10, 5,
The correct answer was C, Monsoon. The fastest correct answer, gaining the bonus points, is Gav Beef. Question. Oh, hang on, we can't do number 6 as it is a picture. Question number 7. Which high-end speaker manufacturer has been partnered with car manufacturer Audi since 2003? Question number 7. Which high-end speaker manufacturer has been partnered with car manufacturer Audi since 2003? Eighteen teams answered that one correctly. The answer was B for Bang and Olufsen. Fastest correct answer, getting the bonus points, is Ice Wallow Come. What law defines the relationship between voltage, current and resistance? Question number 8. What law defines the relationship between voltage, current and resistance? Nine teams got that one correctly. The correct answer was Ohm's law. So that was O. Wow. But getting the correct answer in the fastest is Bub. Question number 9. Who wrote "You can take Hollywood for granted like I did, or you can Sorry, I've just realised we will have to skip this one. I did write that down. We'll have to skip this one as the answer is missing off the page. So we'll move on to number 10. Which Lake footballer was the first openly gay footballer to be added to the National Football Museum's Hall of Fame?
10, 5,
10 teams got that one correct. Your correct answer was J for Justin for Shamu. But the fastest answer, getting the bonus points, was Gav Beef. That one is a picture, so we will have to skip through that one. But next is question number 12. How much is 50 dozen? How much is 50 dozen?
10,
11 teams got that correct. Your correct answer was 600. Getting that correct in the fastest time, collecting up the bonus points, is Ice Wallow Come. Question number 13. The international governing body of athletics specifies that spikes on running shoes for track events cannot exceed what length in millimetres?
10, 5,
Unfortunately, no teams got that correct. Your correct answer was 6 millimetres. Moving on to question 15. Name the singer who had a backing band named New Bohemians. Question number 15. Name the singer who had a backing band named New Bohemians.
10, 5,
'Unfortunately, no teams answered that correctly. Your correct answer was Eddie Brickell. Next is question 16. In Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, what is the name of the little people who worked for Willy Wonka and loved to sing?
10, 5,
5 teams got that correct. I thought a few more would have got that. That was O for Oompa Loompas. The fastest correct answer getting the bonus points is Ice Wallow Come. Question number 17. What is the only US state that can be typed using only one row on a standard QWERTY keyboard? What is the only US state that can be typed using only one row on a standard QWERTY keyboard?
5,
1 team got that correct. Your correct answer was A, Alaska. The fastest correct answer gaining the bonus points is Simple Minds. I think that's a first for them tonight. Skipping through that one, on to number 19. What is the name of the electronic ticketing card used on public transport in Greater London? What is the name of the electronic ticketing card used on public transport in Greater London?
5,
15 teams got that correct. Your correct answer was Oyster. The fastest correct answer gaining them bonus points was Molly and Doug. Question number 20. What 5-letter word can mean a type of what I had to stutter there. Start again. What 5-letter word can mean a type of wading bird, a verbal assault, or to shoot at someone from a distance?
10, 5,
16 teams got that one correct. Your answer was S for snipe. But getting them all important bonus points. It is Lynn B. That is our last one there of our second round. Don't forget to give our Facebook page a share and a follow to gain your 50 points tonight. It is your last chance to get them. So if you could do that now, but for now we will have a quick 5-minute break. Sorry, I did forget to do your scoreboard there. I'll let you know now, 1 second. In 22nd place at the bottom, we've got Owen Robbo. In 21st, we've got D and G. In 20th, we've got C47 Men. In 19th, we've got Simple Minds. In 18th, we've got Your Acquisite Harry. In 17th, we've got The Bald Bar Stewart. In 16th, we've got Lingard Posse. In 15th, we've got GPD Gangsters. In 14th, we have Becky. In 13th, we've got Quizzy Rascals. In 12th, we have Zoe. In 11th, we have Zolo. In 10th, we've got Scott. In 9th, we've got Georgina. In 8th, we've got Gav Beef. In 7th, we have Blood, Sweat and Beers. In 6th, we have Team Critchley. In 5th, we have Molly and Doug. In 4th, we have Limby. In 3rd, we have the San Miguels. In 2nd, we have Bub. And all the way at the top in 1st place, remaining from last round, is Ice Wallow Come. So we will have our 5-minute break now. Hello guys, we are back for our final round now. This is called the evil round. So we'll put our video on of John now to explain the rules for that, and then I will go over your scores, and then we'll get going on our final round.
Welcome back to the quiz. Next round is the evil round. Rules for the evil round are a little bit different to before. In this round, you will get 10 points for a correct answer, 10 additional points for fastest finger first. However, if you get a question wrong, you're going to lose 10 points. During the first 10 questions of the quiz, we'll be introducing fast track to first place. That means if none of the top 3 teams get it correct, but you get it right in the fastest time, you will go 1 point into the lead on the quiz. Quick recap for you: 10 points for getting it right, 10 additional points for being fastest. However, get it wrong and you're going to lose 10 points. This is the evil round.
Right, just to remind you the order of the teams at this point. You've just heard what the rules are for your evil round. So the top 3, you can end up above them now if you do get it right in the fastest time. So just to remind you of the scoreboard, in 22nd place we've got O and Robbo. In D and G are in 21st. We've got C47 Men in 20th, Simple Minds in 19th. In 18th we've got You're a Quizzard Harry. In 17th we've got the Bald Bar Steward. In 16th, we've got Lingard Posse. In 15th, we've got GPD Gangsters. In 14th, we've got Becky. In 13th, we've got Quizzy Rascals. In 12th, we have Zoe. In 11th, we have Zolo. In 10th, we've got Scott. 9th, we've got Georgina. 8th, we have Gav Beef. 7th, we've got Blood, Sweat and Beers. 6th, we have Team Critchley. 5th, we have Molly and Doug. 4th, we have Limby. 3rd, these are the people you need to beat now, the San Miguels. 2nd, we have Bub. And 1st, up at the top, we've got Ice Wallow Come. So getting on now to your 3rd and evil round. Question number 1. How many stars are there on the national flag of Australia?
10, 5,
1 team answered that correctly. The correct answer was 6. Let's see if they are in the top 3. Getting it in the fastest time was Blood, Sweat and Beers. They are now going into the top place by 1 point. Well done to Blood, Sweat and Beers there. Question number 2. Which British comedy TV panel game show took its name from Kenneth Wolstenholme's famous 1966 World Cup commentary quotation?
10, 5,
14 teams answered that correctly. The correct answer was T, for They Think It's All Over. Did anybody knock anyone off the top spot here? The fastest correct answer and the bonus points are going to Gabby. Unfortunately, the people at the top got that right, so he can't jump. Question number 3. What animal sound is commonly used to describe the 1920s?
10, 5,
4 teams answered that correctly. It was roaring. The fastest correct answer gaining the bonus points is... It is your Acquisitive Harry. Unfortunately, as 2 of the teams in the top 3 got that correct, he cannot jump to the top. Unfortunately, that's a picture one, so we'll have to skip that. Next is question number 5. In 2001, which European country became the first in the world to legalise same-sex marriage? Was it A, Portugal, B, Estonia, C, Austria, or D, Netherlands?
10, 5,
13 teams answered that correctly. The answer was D, Netherlands. The fastest correct answer gaining the bonus point. How was Gav Beef? Question number 6. The science fiction rock opera Lifehouse was which band's intended follow-up to their album Tommy?
10, 5,
7 teams answered that one correct. The correct answer was The Who. So it was W. But getting the correct answer in the fastest time. That was Gav Beef. He is already in the top 3. But he can move up now. Oh no, sorry, he can't. Sorry, me getting confused there. If you also do want to check that you're still live on your laptop, press the little button on your live stream. Make sure that we're all up to date. Your question was, what was hung upside down in Milan in 1945? Was it A, Mona Lisa, B, Nazi flag, C, Mussolini's corpse, or D, a chandelier?
10, 5,
7 teams answered that correctly. The answer was C, Mussolini's corpse. Wow. The fastest correct answer gaining the bonus points is... That was your Acquisitive Harry. Unfortunately, all of the teams in the top 3 got that wrong, so he is jumping to the top with that. Well done, you're Acquisitive Harry. Moving on to our next one. Number 8, we're going to have to skip that one because it is a picture. Moving on to number 9, one of your last chances to get a fast track. Which rock band released the 2017 studio album Villains?
10, 5,
4 teams answered that correctly. The correct answer was Queens of the Stone Age. Getting the answer in the fastest time. You're Acquisitive Harry. Jumping even further into the lead there. Question number 10, your very last chance to fast track. Which of the following MPs was not sacked at Boris Johnson's cabinet reshuffle in mid-February? Was it A, Liz Truss, B, Esther McVeigh, C, Andrea Leadsom, or D, Theresa Villiers?
10, 5,
4 teams answered correctly. The correct answer was A, Liz Truss. The fastest correct answer gaining the bonus points are that was Bub. Unfortunately, somebody got it correct in the top 3, so we can't jump to the top. Don't forget, you do lose 10 points if you get the question wrong. Question number 11. What pro wrestling company held their debut event in Las Vegas in May 2019 entitled Double or Nothing?
10, 5,
4 teams answered that one correctly. The correct answer was A, All Elite Wrestling. But getting that correct in the fastest time, just missing out on the jump to the top, is Ice Wallow Come. Question number 12. Oh, sorry, we cannot do that one as it is a picture. Question number 13. Which viral disease is characterised by a violent fear of water?
10, 5,
2 teams answered that one correctly. The answer was R, rabies. For the fastest correct answer, gaining them bonus points, all important. That is again your acquisitive Harry, jumping even further into the lead. Question number 14. From the following options, finish the rugby league team name. Leeds. A, Losers, B, Lions, C, Rhinos, or D, Hippos?
10, 5,
17 teams answered that one correctly. The correct answer was C, Rhinos. But getting that right in the fastest time, that was Molly and Doug. Moving on to question number 15. How long in minutes does it take to soft boil an ostrich egg? How long in minutes does it take to soft boil an ostrich egg? Is it A, 5 minutes, B, 15 minutes, C, 25 minutes, or D, 50 minutes?
5,
5 teams answered that correctly. The correct answer is D, 50 minutes. But getting that right in the fastest time, gaining 10 bonus points, is Bub. Question number 16. Who plays the scientist that flies into the alien spaceship in the film Independence Day?
10, 5,
3 teams answered that one correctly. The correct answer was Jeff Goldblum. Wow. But getting that right in the fastest time is Bub. Question number 17. At which theme park can you ride Velocity? Is it A, Alton Towers, B, Thorpe Park, C, Fantasyland, D, Flamingo Land, or E, Blackpool Pleasure Beach?
10, 5,
3 teams answered that correctly. Your correct answer is D, Flamingo Land. Getting that right in the fastest time with the bonus points is Scott. Think that might have been his first time being fastest tonight. Unfortunately, this one is a picture, so skipping through to question 19. In which country would you find the world-renowned winter sports resort of St. Moritz?
10, 5,
8 teams answered that one correctly. The correct answer is S, Switzerland. Wow. But getting that right in the fastest time, gaining your bonus points. That is nice. Wallow come. We haven't had them for a while. Question number 20. The Columbia was the name of the first reusable space shuttle. In which decade was its maiden voyage? Is it A, 60s, B, 70s, C, 80s, or D, 90s?
10, 5,
6 teams answered that one correctly. Could it have moved your position? The correct answer is C, 80s. The fastest correct answer, gaining them bonus points, is going to the San Miguel. That is the end of our quiz now. Let me just I'll read out be a bit more dramatic, eh? We'll read out your scoreboard and then I'll show it you. So, in 22nd place, with minus 50 points, is Quizzy Rascals. In 21st place is Scott with minus 2 points. In 20th place is Owen Robbo with 0 points. In 19th is Becky with just 4 points. In 18th is D&G with 10 points. In 17th is C47 Men with 12 points. In 11th, no, I'm not up to 11th. I'm getting this wrong. 1 sec. It was 16th with Simple Minds with 14 points. 15th is Zolo with 14 points. Oh, they were joint 14th, sorry. 13th is Molly and Doug with 22 points. 12th is the Lingard Posse with 32 points. 11th is Zoe with 46 points. 10th is Ice Wallow Come with 58 points. Glad I don't have to say that one again. 10th is Georgina with 74 points. 9th is Gav Beef with 80 points. 8th is GPD Gangsters with 82 points. 7th is Lynn B with 92 points. 6th is the Bald Bar Steward with 98 points. 5th is Team Critchley with 100 points. 4th is the San Miguel's with 128 points. In 3rd, your top 3 now is Blood, Sweat and Beers with 145 points. 2nd is Bub with 172. And in the lead with a massive 236 points is Your Acquizzed Harry. You should all be able to see me in a second. Let's see if it's on. I would like to thank you all for joining in tonight. Don't forget, we are doing this for free this week, and then in the future we will have a prize and be charging about £1 or £2 a team to join in. If you would like to donate to make up some of our wages, that would be lovely. The link will be on screen in a minute, but if you can't afford to donate or anything, if you could just give our page a share, that would be lovely. We are grateful for every bit of support that we get. We are here every night from 8:30. So thank you all for joining in, and I shall see you sometime soon. Thank you. Good night.